See him?
What?
The gator?
Oh, that is, isn't it?
Where?
Right in the middle of the river. That big thing.
Can I hang out?
I can't handle it. No, we don't. No, don't.
Type for a little bit.
Holy crap.
It's just a...
No, that's a big one. Oh. Chad.
What?
Oh. I can't handle it. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, where did he go? This is the last stop that we are making in Florida before we start heading west, and we are pumped.
Now don't be confused because we were in Florida and then in Texas and then back in Florida. We like to get our how-to videos out ahead of time, which is why the NRVTA was last week.
Yeah, and a lot of people were looking for this information, so we figured the magic of editing, let's put it in the front of the line.
Voila.
We drove all the way to Dade City, which is in
Yeah.
Pasco County, which is about an hour outside of Tampa.
We're Moochdocking again, we love that, with our friends Norm and Heather.
And their son Gabe.
We've known them for many years, and I've worked with Norm for probably 20.
Arriving at Norm and Heather on the left.
Oh, hey guys.
Hi! You're just past the mailbox. You're past it now.
Coming back. I want to hit the edge of that driveway there.
Right, but you don't want to run through the grass.
I don't care.
Okay, Norm said he doesn't care. Just tear it up. Good thing he knows I'm joking.
I look on the other side.
The back of the RV is fine. I'm looking at the mailbox, though.
Mailbox is good.
Okay, yeah, you're good. This is a nice wide angle to get in here, too. You're gonna have to stop, okay? If you want to come and look at this bush back here, you're probably gonna have to pull forward and then straighten it out a little bit. All right, I'm standing on the passenger side, so just be aware I'm right by the bush here. And Norm's gonna watch the driver's side back in.
I'm going to pull forward straight now.
Your driver's side tire is on the grass?
Yeah. I figured that would be that way. They had an awesome Moochdocking setup because the previous owner of the house had an RV. So there was 50 amp hookup, water, and it was covered. That was new.
The sewer connection, or the, what is it called, sewer hookup? The sewer hookup was in the way of the front of the house.
They had a deep sink in their garage that we could dump our gray water in, and that was awesome.
I mean, shaded and everything.
Yeah, this might be the perfect place to wash the RV.
I got a pressure washer in there.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I want to make sure it's split
And
phase.
this building's on a 200 amp breaker, so I don't know how that's wired.
Yeah.
And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just take a walk through Dade City, because we walked through there last evening with Norm and Heather, and it's just really cute down there. We're having issues with technology. We keep trying to record with this stupid GoPro and it keeps cutting us off.
Just stop and just decides, I think you're done now.
So all we're trying to do is tell you that we're on this trail in Dade City, and it's going to end up in downtown Dade City, and we're just gonna walk around a little bit. That's all I'm trying to say.
That's all she wants to say, people, is that we're going to downtown Dade City like we did last night. It was really pretty and stuff like that.
Dade City is an area that we aren't very familiar with, but it looks very charming. And there is a walking trail that kind of cuts through the heart of downtown. And it's only a mile long each way, but it used to be railroad tracks.
And it's right near their house too, so it made a convenient way to kind of get to the downtown area and take a walk around town.
And it was flat and it was paved. You get to walk by some of the restaurants and the little shops. It's quite a tourist attraction for people who like antiquing and, you know, the old Florida feel. Really charming area.
Yeah, Dade City is definitely old school Florida.
Sifting through the rubble, chipping at a broken wall. It won't all be perfect, but it can be beautiful.
This house here is where tennis star Jim Courier grew up.
Yeah.
You can see the pad that used to be a tennis court now holds an RV.
Yeah. We're actually getting out. What? What? We're actually getting out on a Saturday? We are following Norm and Heather, our friends whose property we're staying on, and we are going to Withlacoochee, right? Withlacoochee. And we're just gonna pop the kayaks in. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I don't think it's gonna be a very long excursion, but it's good to get out.
Forget your foregone conclusions. Settle in, settle now. Give up your sweet illusions. 'Cause your walls are falling down.
I think you should sit up here and then just let us launch you, like push you down.
Feels like losing your mind.
Oh, is that one of those fold-up ones? Pocket?
You need a hand. Watch your head. Watch your head. Woo, Norm. Got it? Yep. Okay. We finally made it into the river. That was quite a line to get into the river. Norm, did you get attacked by spiders under that bridge?
Spider-free.
Spider-free?
Did you catch that on camera?
Yeah, I did.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I did. If you could paddle me up there so I could introduce our friends,
Our hosts.
our hosts. So up front in the red kayak, we have Heather. And back there in the maroon and blue kayak, we have Norm.
Greetings.
Confused kayak.
Her husband, Norm.
The kayaker, however, is generally not confused about his kayaking skills.
Okay.
He's fairly skilled and talented, as he took a college course in it.
I was.
Our resident expert.
Is it kind of like I took a college course in bowling?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. That's actually a true story. This is really pretty though.
Nice, yeah.
It is.
So nice. And this is not even the prettiest part of it.
I don't really want to put my hands in this water.
Tannin.
But I mean, gators can't bite through this plastic, right?
No.
We'll find out.
We're gonna go with no.
What do you mean? What do you mean we'll find out? What are
Don't
you
worry,
talking
I
about?
brought a machete with me just in case.
A machete?
Machete.
River gonna run you down. River gonna run you down.
So this looks like a single file kind of thing.
Yep, it is.
I thought that was a gator.
It freaked me out too.
I totally. Oh, there's a. Oh no.
Oh,
I don't like it. What if there is? I mean, seriously though.
It's just tall branches. The river varies quite a bit and it can be quite shallow in some locations.
Yeah, we actually scraped the bottom quite a few times on our kayak just from having to cut through or make a sharp turn or something because there are lots of logs and things that sort of fall into the river that you have to go over. You don't always know you're going over them until you go over them.
Until you hear the scrape.
And sometimes it's not logs that you're going over.
Sometimes it's flesh logs of gators.
Sometimes it's reptilian in nature.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, there was something in that water right there. Wow, it's so pretty. I started to freak out a little bit about gators. I'm not gonna lie about being a little nervous. Oh my gosh. But then we have to, oh!
Yeah, we're going. Oh, go, stay right.
Okay.
Stay right.
Oh. I'm afraid.
What are you afraid of?
Alligators. I am a little bit.
I'm scared of almost everything. There's a fear I hold inside of me. One thing I know.
You alright?
I don't even know.
What happened?
Something just stopped me, and it didn't seem like it was a tree to me.
I'm
That's
sure.
okay, though.
And I'm scared of storms. And I'm scared of fire from up above.
Fun fact about these two photographed our wedding. They did. And that was the last wedding they ever did. I'm just kidding. I always know that when you're in water like that in Florida, you're gonna probably have some gator encounters. If they're on the banks or something, that's one thing, but
And
if
a
they're
couple,
floating right
yeah.
next to you in the water, I am not a fan. We were on the river for about 45 minutes, no signs of gators. We decided to turn around once we got past the bridge point because we had very little light left and we wanted to get back before it got dark.
Yeah.
And that's when the first gator encounter occurred.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What?
Gator?
Oh, that is, isn't it?
Where?
Right in the middle of the river. That big thing.
Can I hang out?
I can't handle it. No, we don't. No, don't. Holy crap.
It's just her.
No, that's a big one. Oh.
Maybe 6
See?
foot tops.
I told you I ran over it.
You did.
He's been waiting for revenge.
Shut up.
We go behind it and not towards its face? Why are you going right?
Because there's branches over there. Do you want to get stuck next to it?
Oh. I'm seriously.
And there's bubbles right there.
No.
You're going over the bubbles.
I'm seriously, we just went over one.
It's all good. They won't hurt you. No, he's not
Dad.
moving.
Can we like go all the way to the right?
Oh my gosh.
And people think Busch Gardens is a thrill ride. It's got nothing on them with the coochie.
I'm frozen.
And that was free. The gator encounter was free.
And then we saw another one.
Where?
They came.
No, Chad, I don't want to go to it.
Oh, I thought you wanted to see it.
No.
Right there on the.
Oh, okay. Well, I see it. That's good. We're good.
You can take him home.
No. Can we? There's a squirrel. I'd like to see that. And then one more. Chad.
What?
Oh, I can't handle it. Oh my gosh. Don't look at it. Oh, shh. Oh my gosh, where did he go? Those holes have to be like a home for something, right?
Let's stick our paddle in one.
No, but I feel like because they're all very similar,
Yeah.
and it seems like they've got to be like a habitat shelter for something. Not gator egg holes like I was afraid it was.
We've been here about a week. We're Moochdocking, as you might be able to tell.
Yeah.
And the black tank is getting stinky, and we don't want to be Uncle Eddie.
We were supposed to be on the road today, or yesterday.
Wednesday.
Yes, I don't know what day it is.
Yesterday.
We were supposed to be on the road going somewhere new, but I have some doctor's stuff that isn't done yet, so we have to extend it. And so our friends are nice enough to let us stay.
And we're gonna hit the Blue Beacon. The upside of this is it's not a full pack up. It is mostly inside, but outside I can just disconnect and let stuff lay.
For all the interior stuff, it's basically the same. I have to pack it up just like we do on a regular travel day. At least Chad doesn't have to go through the motions of turning the office into garage mode and then the garage mode back to office mode, putting Lucille in there and all that stuff. So that's a plus. I'm gonna go ahead and get the garbage out of the way.
All right, I'll go close the gate.
I can't believe the way I'm feeling. It's like I'm floating up and dreaming. Yeah, baby, everything's alright. Everything's alright.
There's like 15 screens you gotta go through on these things.
It's a really good day to be alive. Can't help flying away. It's a really good day to be alive. Oh, the sky is blue, taking in the view. Yeah, I know I can say it's a really good day to be alive. Strolling up and down the sidewalk, and you can see a smile when I talk. You're saying everything's alright.
And you just passed it. The wheel is at the piling.
Roger.
Why don't I see the dump? Where is the dump? This looks like propane.
Let me look.
This is propane.
I don't know, I'm gonna go inside and ask her.
Is it over there? I think it's over there. The dump's on the other side, babe, of the RV.
Yep, I'm gonna back up and go around the circle.
I know I can say it's a really good day to be alive.
It's like we're newbies.
Which side is the dump on again?
Yeah, even people who've been doing this a long time forget sometimes. We've been in Dade City Moochdocking off of our friends for a week and a half now, and right down the road is this heritage museum. And Heather was telling me about a display in here that's like the hobo language, hobo code from back in the hobo days, and it's all these symbols. It's kind of like hieroglyphics kind of thing, and I'm curious about that, and I just want to see what this is all about. So this is an old train depot, I guess.
And it's right on busy 301 US 98.
Yeah.
Primarily what we are is strictly, exclusively Dade City.
This is the biggest bell I've ever seen.
This is about what we call the Dade City Hotel. So what you do is you hit it with the flat of your hand, and
Oh,
if
yeah.
you turn it over, you can actually photo the date.
Oh,
Cool.
holy cow.
Oh my God.
You need one of those on your bike.
Yeah.
And their friend Joy was the museum director there. So we met up with Joy, and she gave us a private tour of the facility. This was the station
Yes,
master's
this
room.
is where he would watch the trains and things, and he would be able to regulate what's going in and out. This is our J.R. Hibbard train room.
Okay.
We've been donated trains. They are only running exactly what ran in Dade City. The Atlantic Coastline, the Champion, the Seaboard. We don't have B&Rs, we don't have we have all those trains, we don't run them on our tracks. This is Tara and her husband, Chad.
Yeah.
This is Richard.
Hello.
Hi, Richard.
Would you like me to run the trains for you?
Yeah, definitely.
Right now, I think all the engines that we're actually running and the cabooses are all Atlantic Coast.
They had that like city built out, which was really cool. And then of course the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, we call this the holiday, so whenever there's an upcoming holiday, we try to...
Oh, okay. That makes sense. And then they were also working on a scaled Dade City version.
Yeah.
They had just started that, so it was a work in progress.
It was really neat.
Richard, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you. We really appreciate it.
Be sure to donate.
Donate. Joy walked us into the main part of the train depot, and within this big room are different exhibits in different areas of the room.
So this is as original as we can keep it.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I love it. Wow, look at that floor. Oh my gosh.
This is the original cypress from the Comer Lumber Company. Everything in here has a story. These chairs happen to be the interview chairs for Pasco Packing, or Likes Pasco. You sit in one of these two chairs to interview if you're going to work at that company, and we have people that come in quite often that just want to sit where Grandpa sat, or just want to sit where Daddy sat.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I love
absolutely.
that.
I try very hard to make sure that when people come in with the emotional bond for something, that they get to experience it. Sure. What happened with this? Gentleman comes in and he says, when I came home from the war, walked right off the train, came right through the doors. He had an extra check from the war and he wanted to purchase his radio, so he purchased this one. He takes it home, he pulls out a record that him and his wife danced to at their wedding. So when he brought it and donated it to me, he brought the record.
Oh, wow.
They put the record on and danced all through the depot to their wedding song.
So much. Oh my gosh.
And you see the railroad track, that isn't the one that this depot was built for. It was built for this little one right below the railing. That was the railroad track, and the reason why the railing is up is so that children can stand and watch trains without fear.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the railing, of course, is not original, but the deck and the railing is. Language is unique in such a way where they used a lot of lines and circles, sometimes squares.
Kind of hieroglyphic-y.
Yeah. What we do is we show them where it was done on the wood, but sometimes it was just done on the doors.
So they would put all those symbols just on the doors. Like, oh, yeah, okay,
so that when the hobos got off the trains, they came in the station, they would know what to look for.
Yeah, that's so interesting. We were looking at showing him what some of the symbols stood for. Some of them made us chuckle a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good water.
Talk, God, get food.
And are these are original pieces?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Where were they hanging these? Just outside the train?
They didn't hang them, they drew them.
Oh, okay.
Right on the wood, any place they could
So
find.
these were just
Oh, these were cut from the wood.
These were just cut off the doors.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So in order to have some volume, you have to turn it up because you have people talking and entertaining.
That's cool.
She has some amazing stories, and these are stories that are super personal from people who are from the area, whose parents or grandparents
Used
grew
the
up
train
here or
station,
used the train station.
Arrived in Dade City via the train station. There's like luggage for that they were carrying at the time.
We can't go into these stories because she asked us not to share some of these. They're very personal to some people. She will share them with you on a private guided tour. So be sure to ask for some of the stories from the people in the area, because there were several that got me choked up and were very touching. We did get out in the kayak a couple more times while we were in Dade City. We're not going to show you these kayak trips in their entirety, but we're going to show you some highlights. The first trip being one that is completely different than anything we've done before.
Yeah, we wanted to be able to kayak with my girls who live in Bradenton. So we thought, well, let's see what there is to kayak around downtown Tampa. And we found a few places, and it was very interesting.
It was definitely a different kayaking experience, and it was very cool. Hey guys!
Hello. We're here. Get them pajamas. Got truth, kaboom, you
This is a new kayaking experience.
It's actually kind of cool, but it was a lot. It was a production to get to this point. Parking was a production. Having to put this kayak together with all those people around was a production. What we ended up doing was kayaking all the way around Harbor Island. And it was really neat. I've never seen downtown Tampa from that angle before.
Yeah, it was weird kind of also being like in the water with some really giant ships. Only a couple went by, but man, the displacement on those things can create some waves. Oh, hold on, turn into these.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Yee-hoo! Ow! Oh. Then you go by a little bit of Port of Tampa, and then you make another turn, and now you've got Davis Island on one side and Harbor Island on the other side. This side of this channel is Harbor Island. This side of the channel is Davis Island. Here we go again, here we go again, here we go again. Come on, here we go again, come on.
The last kayak trip we went on was an oldie but a goodie that we went on. I think it was one of our first videos, right? The Chassahowitzka River, and there's a campground that we stayed in long time ago.
We stayed there January 2018. I do believe it was the first true campground that we ever stayed in, other than the Lazy Days RV park that was right there.
And two things of note happened there. One is where we got our big scratch, our very first big scratch, and we also met our friends Randy and Bree there.
Yeah, you've seen Randy and Bree in several of our videos, primarily in the main videos, and they're still great friends of ours, so that was a really special place for us. And we wanted to take Norm and Heather and their son Gabe this time to show them this river. It was only about an hour away from their house, and they had never been there before, and I remember the water being really pretty. Hey Gabe, did you bring a machete in case there's gators and you can protect me? This is some pretty water, guys. Look at that. Look. We were just told that there are manatees this way, so we're going that way. Something just stuck its nose up right over here. I'm pretty sure. I feel like over here I saw something.
There he is over there.
Where?
Do you see the smooth spot on the water?
Oh yeah, yeah. Manatee! Manatee! I'm scaring them right now by yelling. Oh no, I see him, I see him. I see the gray. I see the gray.
There's two of them right together.
Oh, awesome.
So we wrapped up the things that we were there for, like medical doctors and things like that, and we're headed west.
So excited. We have some super cool things to show you guys.
And we're taking Lucille out again. Finally, I know that a lot of you want to see Lucille and we want to get back out on Lucille. So those are coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna have some good rides for you out west this year.